Hello and welcome back to Tech Education, guys. My name is Collins NV. So today's video, we're going to walk you through the Arduino IDE. As you can see, I have it open already. So in the last video, we downloaded and installed this IDE. And so today, we're just going to walk you through the main parts and features of this software. So uh, basically, when you launch the Arduino IDE, you see this screen. And the first thing we want to let you know is that the Arduino IDE is a graphical text editor. It has many word processing features, such as copy and paste, as you can see them here, undo, fontness, increase font size, and stuff like that. And the program that is being used to write the IDE are called sketches. So by default, when we open up a new Arduino IDE, you see this default code, as you can see, and this default code has two key functions. It has the startup function and it has the loop function. We'll talk a little bit about that. But before we talk about that, let me tell you that this IDE is divided into 5 key parts. And the first part is the menu bar, as you can see here, starting from File to Help, is called the menu bar. And then we have this portion I'm hovering over is called the task or toolbar. So we have verify, we have upload, we have new, open, and save in the toolbar. And then the bigger portion of this display is the text editor window. This is where we write our text, we write our code, and tell the Arduino what to do based on the code that we have written. And then under the text editor window, we have the message area or the message bar. In the message bar, it tells us, give us some information about our code that we have written. If we're trying to compile it, if it is being compiled, or if there's an error message, we'll have that error message right here in the message bar. And beneath the message bar is called the test console window. So basically the test console window, similar to the message bar, but it gives us more detail about the message. Anything that happens with the code, it tells us under here, and also tells us the more about our program and stuff like that, like the space, the maximum bytes and stuff. So that is it for the text console window. So let's see if we have, this is our code. Like we said, we have many features that we can use here. So I'm going to go to the File tab first. Click on the File tab. I'll come to Preferences. And in Preferences, you can set or customize the way you want the appearance of this IDE. Say you want to increase the font size from 12. I'm going to increase it to, let's say, I'm going to increase it to 24 or 26. Yeah, 20, 25 will work best for me. And I'm going to include display line numbers so that I can see various numbers on my line. And when I click that, you see I have 1, 2, and stuff like that. And you can see the font size have been increased. So like I was saying, we have the code we have by default is divided into 2 sections, and we have the main function is the startup function and the loop function. So basically the startup function, this is where we write, when we power on the Arduino, the very first place it reads would be the setup. So it reads the setup function once, and it will never read the setup function again. Next, it comes to the loop, and in the loop function, this is where we include the key or the main code for the Arduino. What we want the Arduino to do. If we wanted to turn on an LDE, we wanted to shut down, we wanted to do this, we wanted to turn a motor, definitely we can put in all of our codes here, and then it's going to loop, it's going to read and restart from top and bottom when it ends, when the Arduino goes off, it comes back on and stuff like that. But for the startup, it reads the startup function once. And this is where we initiate. We tell the Arduino we are using this pin, we are using this window and stuff like that. So that's it for the two functions. So in all of our codes, we're definitely going to see the two functions. We'll talk more about them in the next video. When we come to FAR, there's one more important thing I want to show to you in FAR is examples. So basically, the Arduino company, the programmers have several examples that we can start from. So if you are starting from scratch, you can see this example like from basic, you get example of basic, and you see all the kind of stuff, digital, analog. So there are several examples you can start from to know the various code. That's why you really don't worry if you are now a good programmer, but you got to develop the skills from learning from the basic and try to alter them to meet your own desire, right? So let's say we're going to click on one of the tutorials here, the blank, that is to see how we can turn on an LDE to be blinking. So this is the code, fundamental code. As I mentioned, the startup has the pin mode telling that we'll be using the LDE should be an output, and it reads it once, and then it comes to the loop and reads from here until it stops. So we're going to talk more about this. Don't worry about that. Just an example. So you can choose from there and see how best you can work around with these examples to learn from them. And then when we come to the sketch, as I mentioned, that the program we write in the IDE are called sketches. So we can verify or compare our sketches, or we can upload the sketch to the Arduino and stuff like that. But most importantly from the sketch is to include library. So basically most of the function that we'll be writing, the function we'll be writing, they have embedded library within the IDE. So we can come and include the library, come to manage library, and I definitely can choose which library I want just by spelling the name, and I can look it up and install that library in the IDE before writing the code. So that's it for now. Come to tools. For tools, we got several things here, but I'm going to point out one thing. The same thing will manage library, but right corner, this will have board. So basically, before you even upload your code to your Arduino, you got to make sure that you are connected to the type of Arduino that you are using. And for this exercise, I have told you several times that we're using the Arduino Uno. So definitely I want to have this Arduino Uno selected, so I can upload my code to the Arduino board. So guys, that's it for this video. It was just kind of running you through the Arduino IDE, and beneath this text console, the message console, we have where we see our serial port, which port the Arduino is using. Because my Arduino is not connected, number is complete. We're going to talk more about that. And on the upper right corner here, we have the serial monitor that we can see. Click on the serial monitor and we see, but right now we don't have the Arduino connected, so we see this error message. All right, we're going to leave that for now. All right, so let's see if we had an error message in our code. How can other part of the Arduino board function, right? So I just deleted that, and I'm going to verify. When I verify, it runs and it tells me there's a problem. And you can see from the message, this is the error. And then in the text console window, it tells us more about the error like I mentioned, right? So because we just took up the parenthesis that we have here, it's supposed to be there, we have the error message. So you see the variable parts, how it works. And I'm going to go back and click verify, and it's going to compile with this green log and tells me everything here is done, and we know we are all set up. And once it's done, you can just upload your code to your Arduino board. So guys, thank you very much. That's it. The next video, we will be telling you everything about the Arduino itself, the various parts, the port number, or the pins on the Arduino. We're going to tell you everything about it before we start our projects. Thank you guys. My name is Collins MV. See you in the next video. Please share this video and comment. Let me know how you feel about it. And what else? Subscribe to our YouTube channel coming soon, please. Thank you guys. I'm out.